What was your favourite of the stunts you've ever done? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, the pranks.
What's your your favourite one that you've enjoyed the most?
Hey, just to say, he's been asked that question before.
I know.
And he's never answered questions about my dad's dick. So
Well, I want to know. Is it the Theresa May one, the Blatter one? You did one at Goodison with Everton fans?
Yeah, they're like my children. I love all of them. So
they've got you a criminal record.
Yeah, all of
Which
them
one are
have
you
got
proudest
special memories in different police cells around the world. Well, the Sepp one's probably my most famous one.
Yeah.
Where I threw money over Sepp Blatter, and that obviously was a funny situation. I was dragged straight out the room, and Sepp
Was that Sepp when he had the plaster on his face? Was it quite at that point of his downfall?
No, I got him to that bit.
My God. Thank you so much. I love it.
You saved football.
I know we literally talked about Russia and China, but motherfucker, that guy, the modern dodgiest cunt going. Like if he'd have been born 500 years before, so many peasants would have died at his hand.
Instead, they're dying in Qatar right now.
I meant white peasants.
I'm not throwing my laughter into that bit. You just can't laugh at the end of that
SimonBrodkin.com is
sentence.
very separate from this banter.
Just to say at this moment, so we were both outside the room at the same time because I was booted out and he abandoned the press conference because there were notes all over the floor and presumably he knew he couldn't resist. He's like, take me away from this lads in a fight. Take me out.
They're like tits everywhere. Walk away, Seb. It's not worth it. Well, it fucking is.
Come on, Seb. You got more. So we're stood outside and like two naughty school children who have both been sent out. Like one of them, for throwing something in class, and the other one for fraud, bribery, and money laundering. And guess which child went to prison?
What a lovely private school situation. You've got two kids. One of them's been chucked out for throwing stuff. The other one, fraud, bribery, and embezzlement.
Did you go in a cell then?
What's that?
Did you go in a cell that night?
I went in a cell that night in downtown Zurich, and let me tell you this, it was gorgeous.
Was there a Crime Stoppers number at the top?
It was honestly. It was one of the nicest cells I've ever. I'm not.
Really?
Wake up to a lovely ham and cheese croissant.
Honestly, the breakfast alone was worth the criminal record. The Liverpool one wasn't the best. I'm gonna.
Manchester City one.
Yeah, that was at Goodison Park.
It was. Yeah,
I might bring out a little guide to Europe's top prison cells.
Yeah, you should. In Zurich, did they cover the food in case anyone jizzed on them?
In case anyone...
It's a callback to the first section.
We had a conversation about how when I spent a night in a jail cell, they covered the water with this aluminium foil film, and he said it's to stop people jizzing in the food.
Yeah.
But you said the food in Zurich was lovely, so was it?
But you're doing cool, but I wasn't there for that.
No, you don't need to be. You don't need to be. Yeah. It's got
jizz on his mind, let's be honest.
What cell did you go to in Liverpool? Do you know where you went?
No, actually, they tend not to tell you. So as you get out the
driver,
welcome.
Driver.
Yeah. Where are we heading, sir?
I just want to check on TripAdvisor where I'll be staying.
What's the food like?
So I don't know. In all honesty, I don't. I think it was in the heart of Liverpool.
Probably Annie Road or something. Probably around Anfield. Yeah.
There's a prison.
But they let me out.
Annie Road.
Oh.
I'm sure the Beatles have written a song about it.
Probably.
Yeah.
They let me out. They were right bastards. They let me out the minute all the last buses, trains, coaches had finished back to London. Went, there you go. Out you go, lad. Just pitch black.
But it wasn't like you weren't
like
aggressive. Didn't you just warm up?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah. Why are they being like that if you're not doing anything like...
Because they can be dicks.
Yeah.
And they get to choose how they treat you. And if they like you and know you and think you're fun, then they'll do nice things like loosen up your handcuffs and not jizz in your food.
Yeah.
But if they think that you're a dick and they don't like what you at the cut of your jib, then they treat you like crap.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, no prisoner has ever been treated worse than me.
I have suffered for my pranking.
Is there... I mean, maybe you disclosing it here is not what you want to do, but are pranks still something that you want to do and might do at some point?
Sure. Once a pranker, always a pranker.
Right.
No, of course, they're always fun to do. I mean, having to keep 2 meters away from people makes it again another I've struggled more than any.
The real victim of the pandemic.
Especially when Sepp Blatter is staying at my house. It's really difficult passing him on the landing.
I'm like, if only.
Damn it.
So, always, look.
But as yourself, is it not because you've traded with these characters, these have been your life?
Yeah.
Did that not make it easier to then do the pranks within the characters? Like, you know?
Well, the Jason Bent was for the 2026 World Cup bid. He was the ambassador for North Korea, and that was all. That was all the money that Sepp was owed. But then the Theresa May one, I mean, that was just me dressed up as a Tory boy. Excuse Theresa, this is from Boris. So that, I mean, was that a character? Yeah, it's a bit of a. It was more. It was me being posh and. Do
you ever just in the moments before you do it, you've got there, you've planned it, you know what you're going to do. You're obviously quite adept at getting around security and just sort of charming your way into these situations. Do you ever just get a moment when you know it's about to be go time? You know, like I've done gigs around the country and I love comedy where just as you are about to walk on in, like, let's be honest, Hull, you think, oh, fuck. Or like you just get there like, oh, I can't be arsed. Have you ever had that with one of these pranks?
Imagine just before Trump.
No, but do you ever like just question yourself and go, oh, maybe I won't do this today. Maybe I don't.
No, because the work and the thought and the process that have gone to just get you next to that person, that is all the effort that's gone in. So to pull out then would that would be criminal.
Do you ever feel in danger though?
Well, the Theresa May one, you can see me handing it to her. I'm a little bit nervous. I thought in the back of my mind, is there a protocol where if you get within a certain distance of the head of state...
Touching distance.
That's the Queen, isn't it?
Touching distance.
Of the Prime Minister.
Of the Prime Minister, of the leader of this country.
Is there a sniper?
Exactly.
In
because
the Tory party conference.
Exactly. And I thought, if you are just... there's like a safe zone of I don't know how long. And I thought, if you break that, it's like, it's a code 16.
A code 16.
Code 16.
I know you picked that random number, but I'd love to know what the code 1 to 15 was. Code 9, he's got his knob out within 3 meters. Wing him. He's a fucking massive dick. He's either Jewish, Muslim, or from Preston. God, I've never even thought about that. Well, Trump wasn't president at the time, was he? He was running.
Trump was afforded, once you are one of the two candidates, because it's a 2-horse race, Democrat, Republican, you are given, you go, congratulations, you get these goons to follow you around for the rest of your life. So that one I wasn't going right up to. And obviously when you're thinking of the stunts and how they're going to play out and whether you can get away with the stuff, you need to be realistic and know that if you get within a certain distance of some people and do certain things, you're getting rugby tackled or shot. I was told I was pretty close to being shot that day.
Trump.
Yeah, Trump.
Yeah.
That isn't... now he's saying it, you're like, yeah. Because
American presidential
it's the American presidential candidate. It's the Republican candidate.
Exactly.
It's Trump.
And so all the thinking was you have to just do this so there's no bangs and there's no moments where people think you're going to kill someone.
Don't give them a code 16 moment.
It's a code 27 in America. The country you're in just gets nuked. The whole of Scotland.
His golf
Trump
course
pulled out. So, it can be scary. No, but just before you're like, this is... all the planning's been there. So I remember being, close to Theresa May going, this is it. I'm actually managed to get to this moment. So here we go.
And in the aftermath, like, are you written to, obviously there's the judicial system, but I mean, they must have you as like, this guy, I can't quite pin him with what he's doing. Definitely being really annoying.
It's really interesting you say that because there isn't a law. For example, the Goodison Park one. Now, I took advice from a lawyer before. That can't be me. That just can't be me.
It is.
Mate, what is going on?
What are you about it?
What is going on? It's on silent. It is on bear witness to this flicking onto silent. I mean,
this is honestly a code 8 for us. I'm just letting you know.
As long as it's not code 16.
One more time, I will hide that in my foreskin.
Right, this is going off, mate. This is going off. No, I'm not a fucking lunatic. I'm going to put it on Do Not Disturb. I mean, what the fuck?
You
there
think?
There we go.
It's still going back to Eshaan to charge. Come on. It's in charge. Do your job. Come on. There isn't a law.
So the Goodison Park one, I took advice from a lawyer. Happened to be appalling advice. They said, if you go on the pitch, it's fine, as long as you don't interrupt the play. So I made sure I did it before the match. I had plans to score a goal, obviously.
Yeah.
But quite the contrary. There is a very, very specific law to stop people going on the pitch, which is a reaction to the hooliganism in the 80s.
Yeah.
And so the amount that you can get and the crime committed by crossing, by getting out, crossing the white line?
Crossing the white line,
Crossing the white line, that is actually a big offence. But obviously, it's not meant to stop someone pretending that they are being signed by that football club as in character. It's meant to stop someone running on and kicking the shit out of someone.
But the system will use those laws how they want them used when they want to bollock someone out.
Exactly. So for that one, I did get a criminal record and subsequently no longer deal with that lawyer.
That's Florida fucked. Thanks, mate.
So, but yeah, it's what do you do? There's this guy, he's coming on, he's throwing money, but what is he doing? He's not hurting anyone. But trespass is the big one. Because trespass, if you're not meant to be somewhere and they know you're not meant to be there, they can sting you with that.
Of course.
Right.